doing the things that are hard while you suck at it is honestly one of the most terrifying things ever, because you don't know whether or not you're going to get better at it. You don't know if you're going to master the craft. You don't know if you're going to become one of the top players in your industry, right? You don't know any of that. For example, if you're a software engineer or a software developer, if you're just starting out, it's going to suck because there's so many people ahead of you. There's so many people who are masters at the craft, right? Personally, I really don't like when people are ahead of me when it comes to certain skills, certain crafts that I want to master, because it sucks knowing that people are 10 times better than me, 100 times better than me. We all have to deal with this uncertainty. We all have to understand that, hey, life is unfair, and it's whether or not you want to make changes along the way. Do you want to remain as a loser, or do you want to focus on winning throughout the years? Do you want to focus on making changes along those years? Right? Because personally, I've given myself 3 years to achieve certain things right now, and I know I'm going to achieve them. It's going to take time. It's going to take a lot of hard work, and I know I'm going to achieve it. It's just going to take time. I know I'm going to actually put a lot of time into my craft. I know I'm going to put a lot of time into achieving these goals because it means a lot to me. I'm currently just facing like, okay, do I really want to make this change? Do I want to go into that direction? I'm pretty sure a lot of you are feeling that. You're feeling directionless, right? But you have to understand that you can't numb your pain. You can't focus on instant gratification activities. You can't focus on goofing around, especially in today's economy. You know that's really difficult to get by in life. It's difficult to really make changes. It's difficult to really stand out in today's society, because getting an entry-level job is pretty tough. I'm gonna be completely honest. Like, if you're not one of the top players, if you're not someone who could stand out amongst the crowd, you're not gonna get the job. Let's be honest. So what you have to do is make changes. Like, how do you want to present yourself? Like, do you want to become a good communicator? Do you want to have charisma? Do you want to be a leader, right? Make small changes along the way. Figure out what you need to do in order to get your life together. And that's for myself too. This is just a short video just explaining that if whatever you want in life, it's all about making those goals and working towards it, making the effort every single day to going towards your goals. It's all about making those small changes and making that progress every single day. Like, I'm gonna be completely honest. Here's a small story. So I'm about to complete my associate's degree for software engineering, and I don't know if it's enough to get a job. I'm gonna be completely honest, but I don't want to be in the whole 9 to 5 field. I love sales, so I'm trying to push for sales right now. I'm also interested in tech, but I don't think an associate's degree is enough. But I know sales is something I would love throughout my whole life, because I know I could learn so much compared to the tech industry. Yeah, I could learn a lot, but for how long? I don't want to be in a position where I want to not learn anything. I want to be able to learn every single day. I want to be able to learn and master something, but keep learning. For example, tech is going to keep growing, but at the same time, I don't know if I'm passionate about it, like sales. There's so much going on right now. All I could really say is, to whoever's struggling right now, focus on yourself. It's not about self-improving every single day, right? Self-improvement is overrated. I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm a self-advocate about self-improvement, but I know it's overrated as hell. People get stressed about improving every single day. I'm gonna be completely honest, it's overrated as fuck. But you gotta understand that character development is the new way. I believe character development is something that everyone should look forward to every single day. How do you want to develop your character? How do you want to see yourself in the next couple of years? How do you want other people to see you? How do you want others to perceive you? Let's be honest. Like, you can become that lone wolf who goes on that self-improvement journey for X amount of years. But in reality, that's not really developing your character. If you're on the self-improvement grind, remember that communication is key. You have to develop your social skills. You have to develop your other skills, such as like becoming a leader, becoming more charismatic, being able to become more fit, having clear clarity. All of that matters. This video is just really all about just trying to get you to understand that, hey, life in your 20s is all about figuring it out. Don't be too harsh on yourself. Know that if you have faith in yourself and you're going to achieve X amount of things by a certain age, then focus on achieving those things. Just know that like your 20s is all about figuring things out. Your 30s is about figuring out what works and working towards that, right? And then your 40s is all about just creating the best decade of your life, and your 50s and onwards. I think too many people are so stressed about living their 20s like really well. I think too many people think that their 20s are going to be the best years, but in reality, it's not. The 30s, 40s, 50s, and onwards is going to be the best. I'm telling you. Too many people stress about having it all together by their late 20s. Like, I really don't believe that a lot of people are going to have it all together in their late 20s, especially in today's economy. Too many people stress about those things. And all I gotta say is just relax. Just remember to take it easy, and everything will be fine.